Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's nice to have you here. In this video today, I'm going to break down everything that you need to know when starting your fitness journey. So I'm going to go through how to find how many calories to eat, what to eat, how to actually track all that food that you are eating, how to work out and the intensity level that you should be bringing to your workout. I'll also be showcasing a 1-month free program that I will be giving to my followers. So if you guys are interested in a basic program to follow to kickstart your fitness journey, I would love to give it to you. Okay guys, so let's get into it. How to lose fat and build your dream physique, okay? This is my personal transformation. To the side here, in the photo on the left, I was around 230 pounds, and on the photo in the right, I am 198 pounds. Okay, so the first thing when it comes to losing fat is making sure that we are in a fat loss phase, which means that we are eating in a calorie deficit. So let's go over how to figure that out. So in these two pictures down below, you'll see a chart to fill out some information and then a result chart on the right. Now what you want to do is put in your age with your height and your weight. And this activity level right here is very important to be honest with yourself, or you will not have accurate results. So in this example here, the person is 25, they are 180 centimeters tall, 65 kg, and they work out 4 to 5 times a week. So in the result, for them to maintain their current weight of 65 kg, they are going to have to eat 2549 calories a day. So what I like to do with my clients to start is to eat at this maintenance calories and find out. So I like to eat at that amount for 2 weeks. Now, during these 2 weeks of eating at this amount of calories, we are going to want to weigh ourselves every single morning, ideally at the same time. Now, once you finish the first week, you want to add all your weights together and divide by 7 to get an average. You want to do the exact same thing the next week as well. Then we are going to see if you either stayed the same weight, gained weight, or lost weight to decide what we do next. So let's start. If we lost weight, that means that we are already in a fat loss phase and are losing weight. So we can either continue to eat at that calorie amount up until we stop losing weight and then drop it another 100 or 200 after you hit a plateau. If you maintain weight, you can drop by 250 to 500 calories to put yourself in a deficit. And if you gained weight over these 2 weeks, you want to drop it by 500 because this means you were in a surplus. So we want to go below maintenance and into that deficit. So we got to make a bigger jump down. Okay, so now that we know how many calories to be eating, let's actually figure out what we need to eat. So we want to be eating anywhere between 0.7 and 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. This is going to ensure that we are maintaining/building muscle while in a calorie deficit. We also want to be eating 0.3 to 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight to help regulate your hormones while you are losing weight. So to the side of me here, I have a sheet that has a couple different protein, carb, and fat options. These are just some basic ones, but it just gives you guys a rough idea of what to be eating. There's plenty of other foods that you can also eat. So I want to show you guys here how to actually track the food that you are eating so you know how many calories you are eating. So I like to use an app called MyFitnessPal. I just have the free version here and it works good enough. When you log in, it's going to ask you to put all your information in, and it also has a calorie calculator on it, but I like to use the other one. So you're going to put the amount of calories that you want to eat in, and then what I like to do is make sure that the exercise on the homepage is turned off because it will actually decrease your calories for the day and it might cause you to eat more. So let's get into actually tracking your food. So you can see this is my breakfast here and my lunch. I haven't had dinner yet. So I'm going to click add food. And luckily, if you're someone who likes to eat the same thing over and over, your life is going to be super easy because once you put it in once, all you have to do is click the little plus button and everything saves. You can also just create meals so you can add everything together, group it together, and then save it as one. So then it's even easier. Now for actually getting the food into the app, they have a barcode scanner. So I'm just gonna scan this Gator Light bottle I had beside me to show you how it works. So I scanned it, boom, there's all my numbers. Fantastic. I clicked the little check mark, and now it's saved in my history. And on the top there, you can click my recipes or my food and put in the macronutrients and stuff on your own if the barcode scanner doesn't work. Now, the last thing I want to talk about while using this app is making sure that when we search for items like this and when we are weighing our food, we are specifying if it is cooked or not. There is a difference. You can see there 200 grams of cooked lean ground beef versus 200 grams of non-cooked lean ground beef is completely different calories and could be the difference between overeating and not overeating. Or actually, there's one more thing on here, is talking about olive oil and butter. Okay, these are the secret killers to fat loss. People just dump them in not thinking. Look at this, 1 tablespoon, 120 calories. You know you put more than 1 tablespoon in. So you can easily add a couple hundred calories, putting you out of that deficit. Same goes with butter. I just showed that example here as well. So now that we know how many calories we have to eat, what foods we have to eat, and how to track all that food, let's actually get into understanding how to work out. So while you're working out, you want to be following some sort of program. Now, you can download free programs online. I actually have one coming out for all my followers. I have a 1-month free basic program you guys will be able to follow. I'll show you that in a second. But I really would recommend getting yourself a coach that can actually build a workout program that's built for you to help reach your goal in the best way possible. Now, once you actually have your plan, you need to know how to train, which is hard. You need to be training hard. If you are not pushing yourself near failure, you will not be getting all the muscle that you could be. You also want to be doing something called progressive overload, which is as the weeks of your program go by, you want to be either increasing the weight or the reps. So I'm going to take you guys to my 1-month basic program that I will be giving out to my followers. And I'm going to use this barbell back squat here as an example. So week 1, we're doing 3 sets of 6 reps. And let's say we did 135 pounds. Now, as the weeks go on, we want to try to add weight. So 145, 155, and finally 165 on the last week. Now, you can see here, rep-wise, I am giving an exact amount of reps to hit. I'm not giving a rep range here. So if you did have a rep range, let's say 6 to 10 reps, you could also try to increase reps as the weeks go on too. So if in the first week you only did 6 reps with 135, the next week you don't necessarily have to go up in weight. You could try 135 for 7, 8, 9, or 10 reps, whatever fits in your rep scheme there. So the last thing I want to talk about is taking a deload week. You should be taking a deload week every 6 to 8 weeks. After a long period of training, your body is going to accumulate a bunch of fatigue, and we need a good rest time to let our body recover to then go into progressive overload again. So the way you can deload is either by cutting the weight that you're doing, or you can cut the amount of volume that you're doing. So if you're doing 4 sets, you could start doing 2 on each exercise for a week, just to allow yourself to recover a bit better. Okay, so let's recap here. Step number 1 is to find how many calories you need to be eating. Step number 2 is to make sure that we are eating 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and also eating 0.3 to 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight. Number 3 is going to be making sure that we track absolutely everything that we put into our body, including olive oil, including your Starbucks drink. Doesn't matter. Absolutely everything that you put in your body needs to be in that app to be accurate. Number 4 is to make sure that you are training hard and progressive overloading each week. Number 5, take a deload every 6 to 8 weeks to ensure that your body is fully recovered so you can continue to progressive overload each week. Number 6, enjoy the process. Getting in shape can take a long time, so try to enjoy the struggle. And remember that a little each day will have a big result in the end.